Hi, hi everyone. Good evening. You guys are looking beautiful. Hello.
Hi.
What happened? You guys are not smiling.
Hi.
So, I guess everyone here knows me already. So I'm going to introduce myself one more time. My name is Cass Concert. I'm a makeup artist, as you all know, and a painter. So today I'll be taking you on beauty looks slash editorial. So we're basically going to be working more on skin and playing around with some colors. So, and at the same time, we're going to be doing a touch of theory aspect when it comes to makeup artistry. So, because I feel sometimes you need to understand why you're doing makeup. You're not just doing it because you want to make that person look beautiful. You are doing it because you're trying to understand the makeup and you're trying to make the person look beautiful as well. So, this is my model, Precious.
Hello, Precious.
So I'm going to be showing you guys how to work around with different shapes. We really don't have much time, so I'm just going to be sliding into different aspects. So one, if you have a model to do makeup for, what's the first thing you think you need to do? What can someone tell me the first thing to do? Let's assume she's a model and she's sitting on the chair. What's the first thing you think you need to do? How do you start up with the makeup?
Prepping of the skin.
Skin?
To prep the skin.
Okay. Let me reverse back to the question. She's a model and she's just sitting on the chair now. What's the first thing you think you need to do before you start the makeup?
Sanitize your hand. I think you need to clean your hand.
Okay, someone else?
Or get to know the model or her skin type.
So guys, I'm going to start with the demo now. So if you're familiar about my kind of makeup, so just walk along. So when I'm done, I will just point out some details about it. So just having in mind, I'm doing beauty slash editorial. So, but in my own way, I call it creative beauty. So you're having beauty at the same time, then you're having arts into it. So all mixed up.
Hi guys, I'm Otista. I'm a makeup artist. I'm based in Lagos. I'm here in Calabar for the Urban Face Makeup Show. I'm contesting, and guess what? Cass Concept came. He had a master class with us. He did a beauty plus editorial makeup and we learned a lot.
Hi guys, my name is Mary Jane. I'm from Imo State. I came all the way from Lagos to Calabar for the Urban Face Makeup Show. It has been a wonderful journey so far, and trust me, it's an experience for me and I've really learned a lot. So we had a master class and Cass Concept was one of our teachers, and trust me, I know him. He's actually a very good makeup artist, but yesterday he blew my mind. The techniques were out of this world. I mean, he was just so smart on his feet. Everything was just so insightful, and trust me, it was a very huge, experience for me, and I'm really grateful for that.
Okay, basically this is how I work. So the first thing I do is that I observe my model. So I pay attention to the face structures and the face shape, the features and the details of the face. And what are the details? The details are the hairline, the brow, the crease, the brow bone, the eyelid, the waterline, the jawline, yeah, the cheekbone, the nose, the lip, yeah. So because all these details, there is a way they help your makeups when you're trying to do makeup for someone, more especially in terms of your application of your eyeshadow, or if you are the kind of makeup artists that do bridal, which is the O1B. So that works for the hairline. for the girl, because there is a way sometimes you try to make someone look slim, like a very chubby person. If the girl is coming too forward, to make the face structure looks more like the person is having like a round face. But if it's all back a little bit, it gives that slim look after your own contouring and highlighting. So those are the part of the details. And for the eyebrow, it enables you to pay attention to the brow. If the person is having a full grown eyebrow, you don't need to like fill all the brows. Are you with me, guys? So you just need to pay attention more to the parts where there is no hair. So the part that has hair on it, you don't pay attention to it. So what you're automatically doing is that you're trying to create brow for that person, not to make the brow look more fake or obvious, like, okay, this is not an eyebrow. Do you understand? So it's more like an art. So you're doing painting, you're trying to correct the parts, you're trying to give her what she doesn't have. Are you with me, guys? Not to make it look ugly. So in a way, it's more like a fine art on its own. So the difference is just that you're using makeup to create the art. So for the lip aspect, if you check the internet now, people usually do this normal thing in like reducing the shape of the lips. Even though the person is having the perfect lips already, you see someone using concealer to highlight or they outline the lips. It's so wrong. If someone is having a perfect lip, just leave it that way. And for someone who is having a full lips, there is a way you control it if you pay attention to the details before you start the makeup.
Hi, my name is Ikabong Adaba Effiong. I'm from Cross River State, and I'm here in Tinapa for the Urban Face Makeup Show. And we had a masterclass today, and it was fun, but there were some certain things that I really did not understand. New technique, like applying the primer first before the foundation. So it was a bit, I don't know, but I felt probably it was not 100% professional, because I know from other professional makeup artists, I've never seen that kind of technique before. So I was a bit confused about that technique. And I also learned beauty makeup runway. It was cool, but I felt the colors were contrasting too. So that's it. But it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed myself.
I got to know different ways of applying makeup because we learn every day. I saw something like what he did was to apply foundation before primer, which I've never seen it before.
Yeah, I felt the applying foundation applying foundation before or after the, oh my god, sorry, applying primer after foundation. I've never seen it before. So I feel the reason why there is primer helps to clog your pores, and it gives you this flawless look. It makes your skin, like, it helps to minimize the lines in your skin. So I felt that was not so professional. I'm sorry, but I don't know. That's my own opinion.
So when you're getting close to the hairline, you have to make sure you have a very tint of your product or your foundation close to the hairline. We don't want to see like foundation around it. You're not having much, you're just using, do you understand? So you don't, even when you're applying the whole thing, we don't want to see like a whole heavy foundation around it. You are just fading everything into the skin. So I prefer my brushes than beauty blender. And when you're working on your clients, your model, your friend, your cousin, you have to always make sure you treat them very well. Not do you understand? Either person is paying you or is not paying you. Remember, you're painting, you're creating arts, you're just having fun. So let's leave the money aspect. Do you understand? If the painting or if what you're painting is not looking nice, it's not looking nice. Do you understand? And you need to make sure they feel comfortable. Do you understand? You don't, because you want to line their eyes, you put all the whole hand. And if you want to work on this part, you don't have to stretch the whole armpit on this side. So you can't turn it. I don't know what you guys are thinking though. Or, sorry. Always make sure you check out your jawline.
So far, my experience here has been great. I'm going to talk about the makeup class we just had with Cass. It was nice. It was okay. I learned a few stuff. Is that correct? I learned some stuff. Yes, I learned some stuff. I like what he did with the model's skin, though I'm not really that kind of makeup, but I like it.
I expected that. I just expected to learn things I haven't learned, like things that I didn't know before coming for the class. Like I didn't know, like the primer stuff. To me, I think that before you start a makeup, you should use primer before you put your foundation or anything. But I learned it's also okay to put on primer even after foundation. So apparently I expected things to go my own way, but no, it didn't.
And he went ahead by impacting into our lives by bringing some great makeup artists to teach us some basic things. And we had a master class with Cass Concept. I never knew him until when I heard he was one of the judges, so I had to go to his page, saw his jobs, they were amazing.
I
Yes.
applied something before the concealer. Was it still foundation?
It was foundation, yes. Yeah.
A lighter shade of foundation?
No, the same shade of foundation. I just had to build up. So that is how you build up coverage. You go very light where you don't have, where you see that you didn't get to, you add more. That is building up. Yeah.
Okay, so right now I'm noticing something different.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm happy that's why I'm here.
Yes.
So most times people want total coverage,
Yes.
but you are trying to show us a different thing, that it's not all about the coverage, right?
Yes, you should understand your client's personality.
Okay.
That is why in this art, most of us come in here for the money.
Okay. Yes, sir.
If you chase money, like I said, and make everybody when everybody becomes your client,
Okay.
you will have a clash.
Okay.
By clash, I mean like you'll be confused in your art.
Okay.
Yeah, because I believe that you already know what you want.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What do you want as an artist? Do you want to go bridal or fashion?
I have passion for all. I would love to do all though.
You love to do all?
Yes.
Okay. But you should have one standout. So like I said, build up. I add a little bit more here. So some foundations after a while, like foundations like Fenty Beauty,
Okay.
if you use them, they don't appear like your shade immediately till after a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yes, so after a few minutes, it turns out to your actual shade. So when you use it immediately, it has this reddish undertone. It always looks orange or red. Yeah, but after maybe 15-20 minutes, most times that's why you use the setting spray. Okay, so here is our finished look. Our model is looking very ready to go. Yeah, So you could go to work like this or your parties anywhere. You just have your blotting paper. You don't need to touch up with powder. If you sweat, you just dab your T-zones alone. Leave the sides of your face looking radiant. Yeah, it makes women, all of you, look younger, and that is, I believe, that is what every woman wants to look younger than her age. Yes, so this is the look to go for. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
So I'm sure Nico have something to say about this in terms of photography point of view.
Hi everyone. So basically, I think Cass has done an amazing job because looking at her, I can figure out I have little or no work to do when researching, because all I have to do is probably just take out few pimple spots. Yeah, because the skin work is perfect and all of that. But I'm sure if he had more time, he would have probably controlled her edges or something, because that would make the work easier. But looking at her, I can already tell I want to shoot her. I already have a concept in my mind already. I would like to shoot her against probably a black background, make her hair more puffy, because it's already puffy, you understand? So like, yeah, basically he did a great job. And I think I'll have less skin blending to do because there's no difference between this and her face. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are certain angles that are not important to you as a makeup artist for your pictures. So if you meet a photographer and I shoot like this, putting that light and all that, it's not helping you in any way. Like, you don't need it. Even if you put it in your on your Instagram page or whatever, it's just for beauty, just for aesthetics and all. But what you need is the details of your work. You need pictures that show the eyeshadow. You need pictures that show the definition of your brows. Do you get me? Like, you need very, very detailed pictures. And also, if you take pictures, it helps you grow. Because by the time you zoom in and you see flaws, you know where your mistakes are coming from. Now, if you put amazing pictures on your page and then a client books you because of that, and then the client comes and what she gets is different from what she ordered, it doesn't make any sense. Hi guys. Hi. So pretty much I know Cass has done an amazing job, because looking at her, there's not much editing to do, like in post-production. So the skin work is amazing. So all I'd have to do is just make the final touches to make it flawless. That's by taking out like pimple spots and all that. And then there's really no difference between the skin tones around her neck region and then her face. So also I already have a concept in mind already, just looking at her. Like, the makeup is mind-blowing. So I already have a concept of wanting to shoot her and then probably make her hair fuller and probably even change her hair color in post-production. So at that point we create a wow image and everyone wants to know who shot this, who did the makeup, who probably did the hair as well. So it's a whole package. So thank you very much.